Okay, part 2. We're meeting Double, our plump little friend who may or may not be important to the story. I really don't know. That name kind of seems important. Anyways, now we're past the intro phase. We're on to the real meat of the game where you beat bosses, you get their weapon, and their weapon is the weakness to another boss, and it's a domino effect. It's a really, really fun system. And it's the same in every Mega Man game, ever. In this game, it's really unique because there's multiple boss orders that you can do. Because about every boss is pretty easy to X-Buster or Z-Saber. It's up to you. Most people go with X. They go with Web Spider because in terms of getting items, it is the path that gives you the least amount of backtracking to do, and so I'll be doing that. Web Spider can catch you off guard. He's kicked my ass plenty of times, and it's like, why? You're Web Spider? Why? But he has, and it's annoying, but you get through it. The colors in the stage are fucking fantastic. The stage is so much fun and bright. Music's kind of boring, but you know, I was playing this. I was watching. I had to edit out a death, and I was recording a part, and I was like, "Oh, this is wrong." Anyways, the water in this section was fucking me up. I thought it was raining. It's kind of crazy, but whatever. We're now at Elmer Fudd. We get a leg parts. X has 4 armor pieces in total. Yeah, there's only 4 in this game. Well, technically there's 5, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyways, we get leg parts and Dr. Light, Mr. Elmer Fudd from Mega Man 8. We don't get to hear his beautiful voice, sadly, but it is, if he was in the game, it would be the same voice actor, because it's the same voice acting crew from Mega Man 8, and so it makes me think Capcom had some English-speaking interns, and they're like, let's put them in the game, because we don't have to pay them anymore. They're fucking interns. This stage, the first part isn't really difficult. Once you get to the second area, it definitely gets a little more challenging. I'll talk about that when we get to it. But other than that, these guys are a piece of cake to beat. You'll get caught off guard by those things, because they'll jump up when you're dashing through. They shouldn't kill you, especially if you have the hover parts. But it really shouldn't affect you. This part can be kind of tricky if you're not used to the dash mechanic, but other than that, it's pretty simple. Like I said, the first part is the easy part of the level. You'll get through it. No problem with X. It's definitely a lot easier with 0. This is the part where I was hearing the water. I was like, whoa! Because I never played this game with headphones on or anything like that. It was kind of crazy to hear that. The water is really loud, apparently. And don't worry about your health, because your health reloads once you get to the second area, which is right here. So, you know, this is the harder part of the stage anyways, so I'd say if you have an E-tank or something, somehow, save it for this part of the stage. Even though you really shouldn't need it. If you have an E-tank, or, sorry, sub-tank, you've already got the boss's weakness, so there's absolutely no excuse to losing the Web Spider if you have his weakness. Because in this game, when you have a boss's weakness, they are easy. Their pattern resets, and they go into this really predictable pattern where they do the same move over and over, and that same move is generally pretty easy to dodge. Hardest part is going to be the Web Spider things right there, the little web, blue lightning webs. They are annoying, they're in your way, you can't destroy them, and they're going to give you the biggest headache. But you beat them and you get through it just fine. But they tag you and it gets annoying and you get sick of it and you get pissed off about it, and then you quit the game for a couple of days and you get back and you're like, oh, I was just being a big bitch. And we're at the boss right now. I hate this. I hate this. See, this is the problem with X. Zero, I could stand there and his Z-Saber would target them all. I can't duck his X, so I couldn't get that bottom one no matter what I did. And it's just infuriating. That's the thing I love about X5 is they give you the duck. And not only does the duck help you dodge things, but it helps you hit things as X. It isn't an issue for Zero because his slash covers his body from head to toe. Anyways, Web Spider, his boss strategy is pretty much dash around. You always want to hit him at least once. Just charge it up and hit him. Sometimes you can hit him twice. Wait for the thing he shoots. Wait for him to shoot it at you and wait a second so that because it homes in on you and it's going to get down to your level. And once it's at your level, you can jump over it by dashing and jumping off a wall. Or by just having it so low, you're able to jump over it, actually. Anyways, you want to give that thing time to go down your level before you start jump. Don't try to jump over it as soon as it shoots. Let it get close to you and then jump. And then the second phase of the fight, the web he's actually on will not hurt you. So you can be in it, but he'll shoot these little spiders that we saw before out and they'll hurt you. And he'll shoot his actual same thing again. Same thing applies. Dash around. But this time it's a little more difficult because there's a lot more on the screen going on. And if you get caught, you'll get caught. Just try to dodge as much. Don't get hit in the beginning of the fight. Once you're at the second phase of the fight, you're gonna get hit because the spiders are annoying to dodge. They're hard to take out as X because he can't hit them on the ground. Zero has no problem, but we get Lightning Web, and that's going to allow us to make a platform in the sky, actually. Or, yeah, I guess sky. Anyways, we can jump off it, and that'll be useful for getting an item later. But also, it will be useful for beating the next boss, which is Split Mushroom. Usually the Mavericks are animal-based, and I believe he's the only fungus-based Maverick in all of the X series. No, there's the sunflower one in X8, I believe. And he's a sunflower. He's not a fungus, but he's not an animal. But Split Mushroom is a fungus, and that's weird to base a robot off of. But his stage is pretty easy as well. If you have his weakness, it's easy. He's easy. This area right here, just dash through it. Just dash through it. Doesn't matter. Don't fight anything. Dash right through it. Every staircase, just dash through it. And here, upcoming is going to be a heart tank. It's going to be a pain in the ass to get it, but you'll see it and you'll be able to get it and die and just retry. It's no issue. Let's see. Not this area. The vertical hallways are quite annoying to get through. The little plants, plants that shoot and regenerate, they are the most annoying part of the stage. They aren't at their worst yet. They're at their worst when they are spiked. But they aren't spiked yet. The little beetle bots aren't too bad to beat anyways. But, yeah. Oh, these things are annoying. They'll break through the wall, and they won't kill you. They aren't one-hit kill spikes, but they do quite a bit of damage, as you can see. I just got fucked up. And, of course, enemy wouldn't drop anything for me. Why would it? But I got a life. And see the flowers, they regenerate after a couple seconds. So, beat them last, and then run. I believe I die here. If I'm not mistaken. I think I die here. This little mini boss, if I fuck up in this one, I don't think I do actually. No, I don't. Anyways, just stand in one little block and he will get one of his spikes out and then go up. So just wait for him to go to stop moving and then move. You can dash or just walk like I've shown and charge next buster and just blast the shit out of him. Zero has the easier time beating him, but he's not really too hard at all. Once you get to this point, it is scary because those are, I believe, instant kill spikes. So don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. But once you go beat him once, once you face him once, you'll be able to beat him in no time.
Okay. There may be an abrupt change right here.
Only because I had to stop recording in the middle of the part. Anyways, there's a heart container right up there. I believe I get, yeah, for sure. Just, you know, follow what I do. It's not too hard. It's a lot easier with Zero when he gets a double jump. But you should be able to get it as X, no problem. This little elevator ride can be difficult. Don't be surprised if you get crushed accidentally. And these spikes, they aren't instant kill, but they do a lot of damage. And these things are quite annoying. You'll get hit by them. These blocks here, if you're under them, you will get fucked up. You will instantly die. And this part right here is the worst. I hate that little part right there. I get caught there all the time. But, like I've said, you get through it. Get the pattern down, you'll get through it. It's all pattern recognition. It's not Super Meat Boy, even though I've never played it, but just watching that game, it looks super difficult. Just relax. It's Mega Man. Even though Mega Man Classic Series is harder than the X Series. I don't know why, but it's true. Anyways, Split Mushroom. He is probably the easiest Maverick once you get his weakness. He will jump down, jump to the wall, and you'll hit him. He's easy to X-Buster as well, because all he does is spawn clones of Soul Body, which is going to be the weapon we get once we beat him. But just literally, this is stand in the middle and turn and jump and shoot. If you somehow miss, you can X-Buster him. If you somehow run out of ammo, even though, and if somehow you can't beat him and you need all your weapon energy and you keep missing, there's a weapon tank. I'm going to show you how to get it in a couple of parts. But he should really be absolutely no problem. He is easily one of the easiest Mavericks ever. And he's not even a fucking animal. He's a fungus. So if you lose to a fungus, you should feel bad about yourself. When we got Soul Body, it's cool. It's one of the lamer abilities, but it's helpful in Cyber Peacock's stage. Ugh. I believe that's the end of this part. Tune in for the next one. Thank you for watching.